Greetings in the love and in the light of our infinite prime creator, the divine grid programmer. Namaste, namaskaram. I performed and took the NETI questionnaire. I scored 73, and we'll just quickly go over the nature of the test, and I want to focus on why my score was kind of not 100. These sorts of questions, an inner contentment that is not contingent or dependent upon circumstances, objects, or the actions of other people, I generally scored myself as a 4 or a 5, most of the time or all the time. Accepting, not struggling with whatever experience I may be having most of the time. I scored myself a 4. An interest in clearly seeing the reality or truth about myself, the world, and others, rather than in feeling a particular way. I scored myself all the time. A sense that I am protecting or defending a self-image or concept I hold about myself. I put myself as sometimes, I kind of go in and out of ego consciousness where, that's where my energy's sort of trapped for the time being. But by and large, I'm not beholden to any sort of self-image I have, I guess. Except I love my sideburns, but other than that, deep love and appreciation for everyone and everything I encounter in life, most of the time. Understanding that there's ultimately no separation between what I call myself and the whole of existence all the time. That is, whether or not I'm actually in that energy matrix of that, I realize when I'm out of it, and I begin to take measures to put myself back into what I understand as the fifth dimension. So just moving on, I want to show you the ones where I was kind of more, middle of the road, sometimes answers. A sense that my actions in life are motivated by fear or mistrust. Rarely, but I would say a 2.5. Sometimes if I let my thoughts get carried away, but let's see. Acting without a desire to change anybody or anything. That was when it involved directly references to other people, like in my life. That's where I was sometimes middle of the road, because it is my estimation that in my past and in my immediate environment, I deal with people that are not of the light. But then again, that's what I struggle with. Who am I to judge who is of the light or working for the light, service to others, not service to self? So I struggle with that, and things that I should not be concerned with, and hand over to the archangels, to source and the team light, so to speak. So I struggle with that. People in my immediate environment and their actions. You got to keep in mind, at one time where I lived, I was hearing gunshots every week. So I'll just leave it at that. So yeah, by and large, where it was more kind of philosophically oriented, as far as, for example, a sense of the flawlessness and beauty of everything and everyone just as they are. Well, I think that one actually I put sometimes. I actually scored 3, myself 3, because it involved everyone, other people in my environment and stuff. And but by and large, feelings of gratitude, open curiosity about all experiences, these types of kind of more what I saw as open-ended, philosophical, I tended to grade myself higher. So anyway, my score was 73. And here we have, and this is from Deepak Chopra. sorry I didn't introduce this, but Deepak Chopra's book, MetaHuman. So, and you see here, if you've never experienced any traits of metahuman awareness, your score will be 20. If you experience metahuman awareness all the time, your score will be 100. Either one would be extremely rare. The average scores are as follows for 3 specific groups drawn from the therapeutic community. Then you have psychology graduate students running around 52, psychotherapists 71. I scored 73, so I'm kind of around in that group. And then psychotherapists, self-reporting as being established in non-dual awareness, there were like closer, like 81. So it says, what does this say about people in everyday life? Most important, can we all develop higher consciousness here and now? To find out, a research team that I was part of conducted a study on short-term awakening, 69 volunteers, healthy adults, ranging in age from 32 to 86, average age 59. There were 2 requirements. They would largely abstain from alcohol for a week. Me, I don't drink any longer. I used to be a drinker, but not any longer. And I don't even eat meat any longer by just the natural byproduct of ascension. When your energies elevate, your body and everything, the structure of it changes. FYI, so old things of the past go away. Participants divided randomly in 2 groups. Other group underwent Ayurveda-based mind-body program aimed at improving overall well-being. Special diet. So the participants were divided randomly into 2 groups at the Chopra Center in Carlsbad, California, a spa setting. One group was told to spend the next 6 days relaxing and enjoying the spa experience, etc., etc. The specific angle in this new study was to compare the 2 groups on how they answered the NETI questionnaire. So we had one group that was just told to sit 6 days relaxing, enjoying the spa. Other group underwent diet focus in the science of Indian medicine, Ayurveda-based mind-body program, special diet, massage, meditation, and instructions leading in an Ayurvedic lifestyle. So those were the 2 control groups in this study. The mind-body group showed a significant improvement in their scores compared with the control group, and the results were sustained. So who was identified as the control group? There were 2 short-term. Your score is meant to give you a rough idea of where you stand, with the caveat that this was just one small study. It is striking and hopeful to find that a week-long focus on mind and body increases these experiences. Yes, I mean, just the mere fact. So I'm going to hold up there I just wanted to share my score. But so apparently the control group was, basically their environment was a specific diet based on the Indian science of health and spirit, mind, body, spirit, wellness, Ayurveda, and they had a specific diet for them, a program of meditation, massage. I mean, I've always made the mind, body, spirit even connection between your, say you take somebody who's angry or upset about some situation, anxious about some situation, and they have an experience such as a great massage where their stress is all released, where we know that the body records stress and all that various levels of frustration that a person would experience. And after they have their massage or their experience that allows them to deflate, so to speak, to let go of that stress, then they have a totally different perception or idea of the situation that was giving them so much grief prior to that, like massage or wonderful experience, And so that in and itself just proves the mind-body connection, and how a lot of decisions we make that result in sort of creating more bad effects or effects that aren't necessarily conducive to your environment and its, you know, tranquility and harmony. So anyway, you know, that was interesting. I just wanted to share my results of that score, and you know, just hope everyone's having a great day.
Namaste, namaskaram.